Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Castle Mac, where we definitely weren't just singing Baby Nim before the video. Getting that stuck in my head. So thanks
just
for
marionette.
Baby Nim. Okay. Speaking of Nim, where last we had our intrepid heroes adventuring, we found out some information. Nim has created a sibling, which is somewhere out in the city. What? And is likely responsible for the fireball that erupted in Troll Skull Alley.
We got
You good?
We got
He said that he's created a sibling. I got the line from the Eminem song that's like, I've created a monster. Nobody wants to see Mosh no more. I just couldn't stop.
You're fired.
It's only okay to have song
They want mommy,
parodies
I'm chopped
before
liver.
we start.
The song parodies happened for the 30 minutes preceding the stream. I tried to share some with our Discord, but the files were too large.
I'm sorry. I'm
You
done.
should-
Keep going. I'm
You
done.
should just upload those to YouTube and it's invitation only.
Okay, maybe I will.
Don't.
Subs only.
Okay, I won't.
Okay, so and we have a sibling tector.
You got Sibling Detector.
We got sibling Tector Man.
antennae. Yeah.
And then we came back, we were figuring out what to do, and then a mind flare.
I hate these two right now.
Interrupted our
I
sleep. Yes.
snotted.
You should be so excited. You know every word to that song.
So we got a long rest after the mind flare.
Yes, you've had a long rest. Here's where we're going to start. First, I'm going to take off my jacket.
Is there a surprise?
No, there's not. There's not. I'm just hot now.
I thought this was like a thing that you painted, like you've been hiding a model underneath there.
I'm not hiding. I'm not hiding anything.
DMing in a show, all right.
Did you go get a tattoo that I didn't know about?
I'm just gonna take off my sweater.
Chest. I was lonely. Okay, all right.
Mommy.
Here we go for real. We begin our adventure with the four of you sitting around a table in the main tap room of your inn just before opening. Meridia is tidying up. She's wiping down the bar, getting prepared. Brickbelly comes rolling in, comes over like she's going to say something to you all, but you're all looking quite somber and I think deep in conversation. She's like, all right, kind of leaves you to it. Tugs on her beard, goes in the back. You hear her fiddling with some devices. You know that she's bought the equipment for a still. She's going to brew some of her own alcohol. She's never really done it before, but you all made so much money so fast, she thought it was a good idea to invest in a still, and you could make some of your own beverages in the finest dwarven traditions, of course.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I hope she's good at it.
Meridia is looking a little bit fried from the night before. That was pretty spooky for her, having a thing go on, although she didn't actually see it. I imagine you guys kind of
shut her.
obfuscated.
I shut her in the room.
But shut her in the room.
And
Door
I
in the
told her
house
not to.
was banging open,
Yep.
and the sounds of battle.
Yep. As the spirit of the house was certainly assisting you in the fight. She takes a pause from her wiping, and she's like, so what was that exactly? And are we safe here?
Well, are we really safe anywhere? Yes, I think we're safe here. Your father helped protect us. We certainly fended off what that was. It was a being of extreme power, though. I think that was more of a message.
I see. Being of extreme power. Are you all tangled up in some activities that could be dangerous?
Nothing unsavory.
I'm getting a mixed message right now. It's okay if you are. I mean, I know you wouldn't have found me otherwise, but
Exactly. As adventurers.
is there anything I should know or be ready for?
I don't think you can be ready. I mean, we weren't.
The short answer is we don't know. In this town, there's a lot of players looking for, well, we can just say it, a very large sum of money that's hidden somewhere in the town. They all want it.
Like a treasure hunt?
Like a treasure hunt.
Unfortunately, they all seem to think we know something about it.
they would all like us to help them. We can't help everybody, and there are less savory aspects to each one of them.
I see. I'm sorry, I'll leave you all to it. I know we open soon. But thank you for that.
We will always do our utmost to protect you.
Absolutely. If anyone ever hurt you, you better believe that we make sure that
It's still
they
safer
pay,
staying here.
they feel
than
pain
the Yawning Portal
on
is.
anyone they'd ever loved before. If one person was thinking about hurting you.
Thank you, I think. By the way, Ella's dad, Tyler, first-time Twitch watcher, YouTube follower. Thank you very much for the subscription. I really appreciate that.
Thank you.
It's awesome.
Technically,
No, that's
it
part
is
of it.
safer to stay here than at the Yawning Portal. We don't have trolls crawling out in the middle of our barroom floor.
That's true. I've heard things about that place.
It's true. I also think that your dad being in the house would, first and foremost, make sure that absolutely nothing happened to you.
I believe that. Is he involved in the plots at all? And your heads turn to the door, and you can see Renair Neverember peeking in.
That remains to be seen.
You're creeping out.
Right?
I'll go answer the door.
All right, she's like, "Oh, I'll get back to work. Thank you." Come to the door.
Oh,
He's like, "Whistler."
Rainier.
He looks around and looks back to the site of the blast, which is now a big burn mark and rubble and surrounded in city watch. Can I come in?
You may.
He comes in and kind of closes the door behind him. And when he does, he looks back out the window. It's like, all right.
Are you being followed?
I don't think so. Probably. Almost certainly. But
Without a doubt.
I think I have some information for you.
Good.
The blast yesterday. There was a gnome that was killed.
Yes.
I know that gnome. His name is Dalakar. Dalakar.
Dalakar. Is he a hopper or something else?
No, something else. He's a spy in the employ of my father, in fact. I've been estranged from my father for just over 2 years, so I haven't run into him, but we sometimes run in the same circles. I've seen him around Waterdeep, but haven't spoke to him. He actually introduced me to Floon many years ago, and just so happened I spoke to Floon. I had my suspicions when I'd heard about the fireball. That gnome, here. Floon said he was asking about you 2 nights ago. Very pointed questions. Very curious about your actions in rescuing me. Curious about your loyalties to Neverember, the family line, whatever that means. Asking what you knew about the Stone of Golor, which I keep hearing so much about.
Us too.
Well, the chief inspector seemed to think that the gnome was coming directly to us as well. With a bag full of diamonds, in fact.
Well, if there's one thing I can say about my father, it's that he trusts adventurers. Rightfully so, I suppose. Always has.
That's interesting.
Well, we wouldn't be telling you much that about 500 other people don't know. The Stone of Golor should find your father's alleged hidden gold.
The gold he supposedly embezzled from the dragons. I'm not even sure I blame him. Anyways, that's neither here nor there. I thought you should know. That gnome was quite possibly looking for you. He seemed paranoid. Floon said he was glued to the window, was certain he was being followed, mentioned the Xanathar's Guild, mentioned the Zentarum, mentioned the Black Network, separately, specifically. I don't know.
Those are a lot of enemies to make.
Well, that's a lot of gold.
It's true, but Operating on the wrong side of all three of those is dangerous. And do not color me shocked to see him end up on the wrong side of a fireball if those are the enemies he has made.
I think we all know that fireball was not meant for him.
I don't know.
Tell me, would your friend Mert know about any alleged locations of the Black Network?
I think he might. He might. It would be worth mentioning. He knows a lot. A lot of the underbelly of this city. There is something else that Floon mentioned. Strange, but... well, nothing is that strange anymore, I suppose. He said that Dalakar kept looking in a satchel he brought with him. Continuously. As if he were nervous he had forgotten something or misplaced it, but every time he opened the satchel and looked in, seemed satisfied. Floon said every time the satchel was open, he felt a certain dread come over him. I don't know if that's relevant.
Dalakar told Floon that?
Floon told me that. About Dalakar.
Oh.
An observation. Well. Interesting.
Could it have been the diamonds?
Thank you, 40K, Ray.
What diamonds?
Diamonds. Out of character, does Enid actually know about the diamonds? You did tell everyone, right?
Yeah, that's right.
We
Okay,
discussed
all right, cool.
I couldn't remember if that happened
Afterwards.
Yeah, he's
And
like,
she hid it up in the sign.
yeah, he's like,
I'm
diamonds?
regretting telling you that now.
Someone already mentioned them.
No, we didn't.
Well, that's okay.
I said he was carrying diamonds. I did say that.
To him?
Yeah.
To
To
Rainier?
Rainier, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I totally blanked on
I
you
did.
saying that.
I missed that too.
Wow. Weird.
Well, good thing I showed up tonight.
Just the base was loaded, Lydia knocking the grand slam. Yeah, so to rewind a little. Sorry. Diamonds?
According to the city guard, he was carrying a bag of diamonds.
According to our own observations as well.
I see. Payment for you, no doubt.
Most likely.
My guess, if I know Dalakar, he hasn't been known to employ adventurers when situations warrant it. I bet you he's being watched so closely he was thinking you could smuggle the stone to my father. I bet my fortune on it.
I suppose that if your father wants that stone so badly, he knows what it leads to.
Of course he does.
Or
I don't think it's rumor anymore.
No, it's certainly not.
lots of new questions open up now. More players enter the arena.
I never thought it would be like this coming here.
I don't think an average person's day-to-day involves finding a cache of gold so great it takes up houses.
But it
That's
seems
the
like an
rumor, so.
average day that you're being contacted by some network and there's people dying in the street.
Unfortunately, that's been my life so far.
Mine as well.
I'm assuming there's something you'd like from us, considering you just gave us quite a bit of information.
You know, Nami, you'd be right to think that, and normally that's exactly how I operate. But you all did save my life. No quid pro quo here.
I mean, we appreciate it. No matter how this shakes out, I don't think it's going to be public.
Somehow I suspect you're right. Are you looking for the stone?
Yes.
All right. Well, I've wanted nothing to do with my father. I'll extricate myself from this situation. If I hear anything, I'll pass it along.
Do you know anything about the stone?
No more than I've said. I never knew about it. I've never seen it. I know nothing about it. The Xanathar Guild and the Zentrum assumed I did, but I don't.
Unfortunately, we have found the longer you sit on the sidelines and try not to play the game, the more people they will hurt around you and force you to play.
Don't I know that?
I think your father was far too clever to have left it to you. He wanted to shield you too. He knew everybody would look to you. That's difficult. Families are difficult, and I'm sorry.
Oh, it's a double-edged sword, really. Anyways, I suppose I'll leave you all to it. Looks like you're doing quite well for yourself, and as he says that, the door opens, and first patrons walk in. You hear Meridia like, hey, welcome to the Blue Boat Tavern. Would you like to have a seat? Like, oh, yeah, of course. Come in, looking for some breakfast.
Do you want a drink before you go and breakfast?
Oh, it's too early. Thank you. I've got many errands to attend to. I won't keep you anymore. Besides, it's probably better for you all and myself that I'm not seen here.
Agreed.
I'm gonna hand you this so you can mute that bad boy.
Thank you.
Stay safe.
You all as well. I'm sorry to hear about the fireball. I am.
As are we.
All right. Well, good morning to you all. It's nice to see you. He walks out, but he hesitates at the door. Kind of looks out. Nods to you guys. Kind of takes a deep breath. Walks back out.
I'll watch him go for a bit.
Any reason?
Make sure you're safe.
I mean, he's got his billowy cloak behind him that's got gold thread. He kind of throws it over his shoulder as he leaves.
What are you looking at?
Whistler hates to see him go, but loves to see him
walk
leave.
away.
Yep. You hear Meridia taking orders from these gentlemen who are ordering some breakfast. It's 2 dwarves and a halfling, and they look filthy, like they've been working overnight. In fact, they're covered in soot. Probably chimney sweeps or something like that. And she's sort of helping them out, sweeping up after them a little bit, but they seem in good spirits.
I'm not going to lie. I'm more inclined to help the Never Ember family than I am anybody else who has presented themselves so far.
I think that out of every option is the most dangerous option.
Do not forget it was Never Ember money that saved my life.
Technically, that money is not Never Ember money, though. What they gave to the dragons, the rest I hear was supposed to go to people. Never Embers are rich. They've been rich forever. It does leave one big question mark, though. Why? Why, if you're already rich and you have all that respect, do you squirt away that much money? I don't know that it's a pressing question, but I'm curious.
Maybe to ensure that they would always be rich. Like, you know, the family that we visited with the 2 children.
I do.
They used to be rich, and then they weren't.
The Castellantes?
I bet they would have liked to have some money squirreled away.
Well, maybe they're hiding it until someone they owe something to comes and collects it.
Oh, the bill is coming due. I'm sure about that. It always does.
Maybe Never Ember has propped himself up on the image of being rich still.
Maybe. I don't know. From everything I've heard of Daggle Never Ember, he's practical. But maybe so. Who knows? Money does funny things to people. More pressing. Was the bag of diamonds the satchel? Was that the only thing in there, or was the satchel taken?
I did not
You didn't see a satchel. You saw a bag of diamonds tucked into his
There was
waist.
no
I think.
other
Oh,
carrying.
but it wasn't in a satchel.
I don't think so.
Okay.
If it was, there was certainly nothing else in it.
When
Is
I,
a satchel like a purse?
Yeah, it's a man purse.
Okay.
It's like a European man bag.
Thank you.
Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
when I was observing bodies, there were no other carrying things that I noticed. It was just the bag underneath the body.
The one running away. Why else would somebody seem elated? Because they found something they wanted.
That's pretty much it.
So there's...
Where's the little...
Yep.
Here it is. I gotcha.
You got me. You don't even have to trade
can
yours in.
just-
I'll give you a DM inspo for that
Oh,
one.
damn.
Y'all hang on to them. You might need them.
No, we won't.
What?
What? We play here?
So to clarify, Whistler just said the person who ran away was said to seem elated, possibly because he found something.
And whatever was in that bag, I think we can...
Keep them open.
I think we can caution something was magical if it was giving off a sense of dread.
I think we know what's in that bag.
The stone?
That happened on our doorstep. You grabbed a bag of diamonds, and then we had a mind flayer show up. Absolutely positive that we had the stone. I'm connecting the dots, and I don't see how else they would connect.
Unless it wasn't the stone itself. Remember, Mr. Starsong said there were 3 keys. It could have been just a key.
Well, we did know that if you have the stone, you know where it is. But if you don't have it, then you forget. So he might have just been worried that he had lost it.
And that's why he kept checking his bag.
The dread, because he forgot that he had it.
Like, you know when you're carrying something important, you're constantly checking for it. At least I know I do, and I would...
I don't carry much important things, but I get the drift, yes.
Like, I always make sure I have my compass.
Yes.
Well, puzzle piece fits together.
Well, now we need to find who that person was.
We do. All dressed in black. We saw Zentrum dead.
And they were injured.
And we can now confirm that the gnome was not, in fact, Xanathar.
And was being followed by the Zen and the Black Network.
The Black Network was...
Zent.
He was worried. They could either be Zentrum, who was running away, or Black Network. The Black Network are the only ones we don't know where to find at all. Castellantas we know. Nowhere to find the Zentrum, and nowhere to find Xanathars. Relatively, though I'd rather not go back in the sewers.
The Hoppers would know about the Black Network.
You can speak to Meridia.
As you say that, the door opens, and you hear a loud throat clearing, and you look, and Torval is standing there, leaning in, boots caked in mud. He's clearly doing some landscaping, and he's like, begging your pardon, Mr. Hydarian, are you expecting visitors? Oh, it's just that there's 2, what's it called?
Triton?
Triton. There's 2 outside.
On the surface.
What, right out in the street?
Okay. No. I'm not,
Okay.
I did not think there were any more of us on the surface.
Well, they seem to be carrying a lot of things. You look a little bit confused.
We'll go out to see them, I guess. Do we?
I hope it's brothers. I really, really do.
I'm an only child. I am sorry.
Twin brothers.
Yeah, I guess he'd get up and walk
Do
to
you
the
all
door.
follow Hydarian to the door?
I think at least to the door.
Hydarian, you come to the door and you look into the street, which is not so busy. There's a lot of guards. And you see your mother and father standing there. And your father has a piece of paper. Looks like it's probably a map, and he's like trying to make sense of it. He's like leaning to her, and she's like and they're carrying a lot of belongings. Strange luggage and like shells with like seaweed ropes attached to them and all. Looking a little frazzled.
It seems my parents have found their
You
way
come to
to
the door, she's like,
Waterdeep.
Hydarian!
Mother.
She rushes up, gives you a hug. Your father is kind of behind her. He's like, Hydarian. Brings you in, gives you a solid clasp.
What are you all doing on the surface?
It's like, oh, we thought we would come and visit.
Yes, you're very, very welcome. These are...
Nami, nice to meet you.
yes. This is Nami.
Hydarian's only friend, only one.
They shake and
That's not true.
they're like, oh, this is wonderful. These are your friends.
Yes, this is
Nami.
Nami's his best friend. I'm his second best friend. And then there's Whistler. He's his third best friend, but that's only because he stands so close, and Hydarian doesn't really like that.
We are engaged. I'm just kidding. Should I ask your permission first, though? We can talk about it later.
They look completely humorless, like, The father says, my name is Koros. Pleasure to meet you all. And this is my wife, Madredin. And she kind of bows.
You're not even writing. Oh. It looked like he was just...
He knows his mom and dad. You crazy?
I'm like, I hope it isn't an inconvenience, but we wanted to check on our boy. We checked with the magistrate. They told us the finders of the deep. And
That would be us.
what, is this your place?
It is our place, yes. This is the Blue Boat Tavern.
Wow. And you sell beverages
And some foods, yes.
and foods.
Hydarian's a good cook. Did you know that?
I did know that, actually. Yes.
We don't need to do all this in the doorway. You can
Please,
certainly come in.
You gather up, like, a good bit of luggage.
I'll gather, like, as much
right,
as I
yeah.
can out of the mom's, like,
Yeah, she's like,
hands.
thank you.
I'll take something light.
I'll get
Like her purse.
literally the umbrella or something. Oh, thank you, 40K, Ray.
This is a lot of equipment for just visiting.
Yes. Well, we thought we haven't been to the surface in so long. Maybe we would stay for a bit. We can pay for
No,
the room.
it is fine. You all can have my room. I can sleep in the kitchen.
You can sleep in my extra.
No, I have such a large bed.
We've got plenty of accommodation.
I have bunk beds.
They're like, oh, wonderful, thank you. I'll have to get used to sleeping in the bed.
Hydarian sleeps in a hammock.
Like the sailors.
Actually, I've got an extra large tub in my room. I could just sleep with Hydarian in his room. And it's big enough to fit two, if you're more comfortable in the water.
You see a hand kind of touch an arm, like, that would be all right.
Oh god, oops.
I love it. It's just that Prelate Honorin, she was a bit adamant that we came and checked on you. That is conversation.
We will talk about the depths another time.
Well,
Oh, please,
Again.
come in. Here, we can show you my room.
Would you like some Yuma food? I'll look at both of them.
they're like, of course, yes. It takes some getting used to.
Nami, could you show them to my old room now? I will cook up some food for my parents very quickly.
I had to think about what your old room was. I was like,
I
wait,
guess, well, you're staying with me now, I guess, and they're in your room? What was...
I don't know. Wait,
Y'all tell me, I don't care.
where did they want to go? Oh my god, I don't know.
If they look at you, like, I will give you the tour.
And then you can pick your own room.
Thank you. What was it again?
Whistler.
Whistler. Thank you again. Look at this, Hydarian.
Yes, it is. It is quite something to be proud of.
They look around and kind of look at each other, look pretty impressed, like happy about it. Roll an insight check, Hydarian. You can roll advantage, it's your parents.
How does a 22 look?
Yeah. Your mom looks pretty distraught. I mean, on the surface, absolutely, legitimately proud of what you got going on. On the other hand, she looks frazzled. Like a nervous wreck.
Whistler, actually, could you try your hand at cooking? I'm sure Siv can help.
I'm sure that I will find somebody to do that.
Thank you. I will show my parents upstairs.
When you say that, you look and you see Meridia just like watching the whole thing. And she's like, oh, help.
Mom, Dad, this way.
They follow. Your father kind of lets your mother walk in front and pick up some of the bags.
Are you sure everything is all right?
Oh, of course. We just wanted to visit. See what the surface life is doing.
You and I both know that there are a total of 2 Tritons on the surface, and you all want to visit.
Of course. Why shouldn't we? You're our boy.
Yes, but the strings you pulled to get me here. What have you done to get yourselves here?
Do you remember General Sendar? Who was our friend who
Yes.
pulled the strings to get you assigned this? He has perished.
Oh,
And Prelate Honorin has taken command of the legions. He doesn't see eye to eye with the decision made.
oh. I'm not coming back. I cannot come back now.
I know. But we couldn't stay.
But after everything that you've worked for, everything you've done,
What we have done is this. We did everything we did so that you could have this.
but everything you gave your lives to the Legion,
We did.
and you're willing just to walk away.
We have nothing there now. We did it so that you could have this life and not get caught in the circle. Wind up dead one day with so many others.
It's not fair.
Is not fair, but it is our people's way, and we have chosen not to agree with it. So it is only right that we are not those people anymore. And so we are here, and we will find work and get on our feet.
You can always work here to start, and thankfully, I have run into friends who are very well connected through many networks, and we can help you get on your feet here. And until then, you can stay here as long as you need.
Well, we don't want to be a burden, but we are so
Family
happy
is
for
not
you.
a burden.
And our sacrifice has been made worth it. You have good friends, and this place, with your name on it. We saw the deed.
Yes, and it was hard-earned, but
No doubt.
you all are welcome to stay as long as you need, and my friends will, I'm sure, be more than helpful getting you accommodating. The whole block will. It is a family here. In fact,
Why was there so many guards outside?
that is a tale better told by Whistler. He is one who has the tongue for the long tales.
The elemental with you.
Yes, Nami. The captain.
The captain.
Yes. Do
She seems pleasant.
not be quick to fall into the trenches of thought of our people.
Of course not.
Nami is the best friend I've ever had.
I hope you heard that from myself.
Everybody's got their ears to like the floorboard.
Everyone has a glass. Whistler's handing out glasses.
Stomps on the floorboard.
We understand. We wouldn't be here if it weren't for our willingness to think different. We should freshen up. Let you talk to your friends. We will be here. Okay, thank you. Oh, my boy. Your mom hugs you again, grabbing your cheeks. She checks your gills. You keeping your gills clean, honey?
Ew.
Yes, mother.
Some guild cheese.
You gotta watch that gill cheese.
Oh.
Part of our hors d'oeuvres.
Guilt cheese
Forgot the
notwithstanding.
There we go.
Oh my god, no.
We're all done.
I think
Thanks for coming.
walk back downstairs, letting his parents.
You walked out to find everyone at the table, like, staring.
I would probably be in the middle of talking about Hyderion's dad and be like, and that is a daddy. Finishing my full thought.
There's a couple of the chimney sweeps that are there, and they're goofing, like they're having a good laugh, and of course that's feeding into Whistler, like just.
Oh yeah, he'd be
and they're like, they're banging the table and stuff and having a good time. And in walks Hydarion.
Whistler, hit on my father at your own health, but my mother is the greater warrior.
I don't doubt it. Luckily, not the whole family's attached.
Well, it seems, my friends, that my family has been shown the door from the Triton Legion.
They have doors?
It is a figure of speech I picked up from Whistler. Maybe that wasn't the right one.
It was great.
Given the way out. My parents pulled a lot of strings to get me on the surface, to get me out of the Legion life. They were well connected. Their connections have now run dry as a river that has now turned to a desert. The new powers that be do not see the same waves my parents do. And so, I guess they are now fugitives of the Triton race and must come to the surface.
The fugitives are just exiles.
What is the difference?
One, they would actively be hunting you, probably to kill you or imprison you. The other, you're just not allowed to come back.
No, I don't think they would hunt me. They'd probably see me more as useless and stupid for spending my time up here. But unless things are very dire, and then they would not hunt me. They would re-recruit me. They will be here for a little while. They said they are going to try and re-establish and get their fins under them.
You said your mother was a capable warrior?
Was. That was a time ago.
But she still seems fairly fit.
She would run you through 12 times over, yes, and not blink.
And how capable is your father?
More capable than myself still.
Sounds like we have guards for the tavern. We'll keep Meridia safe and our business interests. They have a job.
As they say that, you all hear a scratching from the table you were sitting at. And you all turn your attention to it, and you can see that your little PKE meter, the dials are turning slightly, the little antennae, scraping on the wood.
Right. We need to move right now.
Quick, gather your things.
Do you need to stay with your parents?
No, they are more than fine.
Just holler back at Meridia like, we'll be right back. Take care of Hydarion's parents.
He's like, oh, okay, I will.
Feed them.
It's like,
Water them.
do they have any special? Never mind, we're good. And you all gather your things, burst out the door, and cartoonishly come to a stop on your front stoop as Detective Inspector Barnabas is standing in front of you. It's like, forgive me. Were you going somewhere in a hurry?
Actually, we were.
Oh, I'd be curious.
Where we're going?
There's a market down the street that has the best onions, but you have to get them before they're sold out.
Go ahead and roll deception.
Plus 3.
Screw off, Sherlock.
He stares at you. Sergeant Cromley is kind of beside him. He's like, have a pleasant meal.
Try Hydarion's onion soup later if you don't mind coming back.
He kind of looks at you all a little bit dazed. Like,
Should we expect you later or make an appointment?
he says, I'll likely stop by at some point. Well, pleasant morning.
Quick,
Thank you,
before the
Inspector.
onions are gone.
Kind of watches you guys leave. You see him whispering to Sergeant Crumley.
Come on, I saw the guy from the other shop running that way. Come on, everyone.
Nice, well done. Out for onions. Sabers rattling, like capes on. Hydarian's in his full armor with a shield on.
These are onions worth fighting for, all right?
All onions are worth fighting for.
Holding a PKE meter that's like little antennas wobbling.
Not make critter onion check.
All right. You all see a bunch of the city watch kind of watching as you guys go, looking bored. I mean, some of them are like leaning against their spears, and other ones are kind of sitting down. They've got a little fire going and a little like barrel thing. They're cooking up some lunch or breakfast at this point, I guess. And off you go, following the PKE meter. You sort of, can angle it and it'll open up and then narrow down and sort of open up again. So you're able to, over the course of a couple of minutes, follow roughly where it's leading you. At one point it seems to change directions, as if it came from the south, but is past you and heading north. You were heading west. You were kind of heading this way, and it seems to have gone like this. You're now in the... Oh god, what are the words? Hold on, I got it right here.
The C word?
It's actually it is the C ward, I think. I can't remember exactly which ward this is in, so just bear with me. It's in the narrative ward. Oh, hold on, I got my map right here. Let's look. Dun, 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 dun. Gotta get this right. My Waterdeep geography is bad.
Do you guys want to all get another one?
Let's see.
It's not even going to be the C
Jennifer,
word.
you're very stupid.
Yes. Okay, you actually go a little bit on a wild goose chase. You head to the west all the way to the C ward, and you seem to be getting closer to something. And then finally you double back, head further east than even Troll Skull Alley within the North Ward, until finally you come to a really nice neighborhood. There's tons of big villas and big estates. City Watch is doubled here, people walking around. Fortunately, you're all in Finfina branded capes, and so you look like you fit in. But you could tell that ruffians here probably wouldn't be tolerated. Hi, Darian, why don't you make me a survival check? See how good you can follow this path.
How's a 6?
We
we got
sucker,
these.
man.
Use it.
17.
Okay. You follow it for a while, doing just fine. It keeps narrowing and seems like you're catching up to whatever is the source. Finally, the two antennae are almost touching each other when you find yourself at a huge stone gate, stone wall, wrought iron gate, 15 feet wide. And you can see there's a big G, like stylized G on the gate, like on the clasp of the gate. Just a huge G, and behind it you can see a large 2-story manor with a big balcony and 2 guards patrolling just about 20 feet away through the iron gate. And it's pointing directly at that villa.
It seems Sibling is here, but here seems inaccessible to us.
Wait, so there's a gate, the villa's behind the gate,
Yeah,
and there's a watch in front of
it looks a little bit like if you were standing right here, and there's a big villa right back here.
Oh, like if it were that.
Just hypothetically speaking.
And what is this?
Big wall.
A big stone wall?
12-foot high stone wall.
Cool. So, and who's right here? The watch?
Guards are about right here. And let me just
And
say,
we're-
it's broad daylight, and there are city watch on the street out here.
So even if we were standing here,
Can we
Yeah.
get through the gate?
No, it's a wrought iron gate. But again, you're standing there. These guards are just kind of on the other side of it. So in a second, they're probably going to
Just kind of
Like,
looking at us.
could like someone skinny like shimmy through the gate?
Probably not. I think they're about that far apart, 6 inches apart.
Okay.
Big, thick wrought iron.
Go on.
I think I can help.
Okay, how so?
I will be invisible.
Tight. All right. You go invisible, and as you do, one of the guards is like, "Oi, can I help you?"
Yes, you can.
They both look at each other and are like, and they start walking up to you all. Everybody make a perception check.
16.
22.
Okay. Anyone get lower than a 15?
I did. I got a 13.
Okay. You're too busy being invisible and like making sure nobody saw you cast the spell. All three of you notice as these guards come up, they kind of look like oafs. One of them is about 5 foot, and his helmet seems to be really loose on his head. His chainmail that he's wearing, like the arm comes like down to his fingertips. The other one seems the opposite. Seems a little chunky. Seems like he's really kind of struggled to get the vest to clasp. In fact, the bottom parts of it are just not clasped. And they come up and they're like, "Oh, can I help you?"
Yes. Is this the Castellanters?
Oh, nope. I believe you're good ways away. This is Growlhund Villa.
Growlhund Villa. Oh. I swore it was the Castellanters. Oh, that's a G. It's not a C, is it?
Aren't you the perceptive one, sir?
I'm afraid so. Are you too hot in those?
Like,
Have a big needle?
whoa.
Or did you switch armor?
No. The Growlhunds have been skimping on our gear replacements, and they kind of look at each other. And the short one is eyeing all three of you. Hold on a second. Oh, yeah. He eyes all three of you, and he stops and looks at you, Nami. And while the other one is kind of smiling at Whistler and interacting with him, he kind of suddenly goes like... And he says, like, "We're all good here. In Thieves' Cant." And the other one's just like, "Like I said, just, we should get back to patrol. Anything else we can help you with?"
I don't think so. It was Growlhund?
Growlhund, right.
I've never heard of them. It's strange. I know everybody.
Did he seem to do that, like, while his friend wasn't looking?
Not necessarily. He just sort of looked like he was studying each of you, settled on you, and was like, "Yeah, we're all good." Like, that's basically what he said, like, "We're good here."
Meaning, like...
Don't know. Could be a mistaken identity. But he's definitely just like, "We're good." It's like, "Yep, like I said, Growlhund, everything's normal here. So, pleasant morning."
I'd reply with something along the lines of, like, like, we've been given, something along the lines of, like, we've been given orders to come in.
All right, he looks at you. Make a persuasion
Something like
check.
orders to come in.
Make a persuasion check.
I'll spin,
Spend that inspo? Cool,
Yeah.
fair enough.
19?
He sees that, and he kind of nudges the other one. He's like, "Excuse me." They kind of walk like 10 or 15 feet back, and you see him kind of...
The worst thing you can, like...
You see them kind of... They lean into each other with their backs to you all, kind of whispering something. They kind of nod, and the one comes back. He's like... Leans in real close to the bars. He's like, "Who'd you say you was with again? Who sent you?"
Out loud. Out here.
"You're good, don't worry. Just whisper. Who sent you? Who you here for?"
Just let it go and tell him.
Well, we were told that there might be part of the schisms here. The one who is many.
They kind of look at each other, and they're like, "All right, come on in." Unlock the gate. And with the iron gate open, we're going to take our first break. We'll be right back.
Hey everyone, and thank you for tuning in to us here at Castle Mac. We're so happy that you came. The point of this video is just to do a little bit of housekeeping on the break. That way when you come back, we can just jump straight back into the action with whatever show that you were watching. If you're watching us live right now on Twitch, you can go ahead and mash that follow button up here. If you're watching us a little bit later on YouTube, you can mash that subscribe button right down here. We stream live on Twitch on Tuesdays and Sundays, both at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time, and we try to upload our videos to YouTube about 48 hours later, so you can follow us there, youtube.com/CastleMac. If you want to talk to us outside of our streams, then you can go ahead and follow us on Twitter. Sometimes we post schedules there if we're going to be streaming in between. We have some friends of ours that stream on our channel, the Macolites. We also do a Marcha-style campaign with some of our friends in our Discord, and that happens periodically. So if you want to know when, you can just follow us on Twitter. Our Twitter handles are all CastleMac and then our first name. You can follow me. I'm CastleMac Lydia. You can follow Raven. You can follow our DMs, Stephen and Johnny. You can follow any of us, and you can find our names right underneath of our characters on our nameplates. So we would love it if you would follow us, and you can find us on our other streams there. And also, if you want to talk to us off of Twitter, you can follow us on our Discord. We have a Discord server. You just go to our Twitch channel, scroll down a little bit, and you can follow that link. We are there pretty much all the time. There are people from all over the world, so no matter what time you're chatting, I guarantee there will be someone there to chat back at you. It's so much fun. Everyone there is so nice. And I just want to talk now a little bit about what goes on during our Twitch streams. So for every 500 bits donated or every sub, we get a divine reroll. That is basically the gods saying, you can re-roll that terrible d20 roll that you just made as a player. If you roll badly, you can re-roll that and hope for better. But also, if the DM rolls really hot and it's gonna hurt us, we can make him re-roll that in hopes that he won't hurt us quite so badly. So it's great. And with those bits, it allows us to upgrade some of our equipment. We've been able to get new microphones, so we sound so much better than we used to. We have these lapel mics. We're hoping to get some new cameras in the future. And with those bits, we're able to pay artists from Twitter that we find to do character portraits. We found some on Facebook that are really great. We've been able to commission a new theme song for our Waterdeep Dragon Heist campaign. The art looks amazing, and we're so happy to be able to give that back to artists that we found. So with that, we are so happy that you're here. We are so thankful to have you as a viewer and a subscriber and a chatter in our Discord. We hope that you will stay around, because in the next few minutes, we'll be coming back to whatever show you're watching. We're so happy that you're here. So thank you so much.
Hello everyone and welcome back. When last we saw our heroes, they were being accepted with open arms into Growlhund Villa by some questionable fellows. And so, the first one is like, what? After you. And they let you all in, close the gates.
Quickly, I'd like to give my inspiration. I don't know if we're going to need them right now, but
Almost certainly not.
Oh man, I just lost my mic.
You lost your mic?
Yeah.
He's speechless.
I guess
And
so.
I'll give mine to Lydia for being invisible.
Okay.
Trade that one out.
And I'm gonna give mine to Raven for her onion cream.
My onion press.
Okay, yeah, pass them all out. Get them
Wait,
all
we
around.
both need a blue.
All right, so playing a very ancient game with no name, and Whistler will change demeanor, attempting to feel like, of course I'm supposed to be here.
All right. They close the gate. You hear them lock it, and they're like, "What took you all so long to get here?"
It's a dangerous city right now.
Indeed, it is. Now, and they both try to attack.
Holy, you scared me so much!
I will let all of you make a dexterity save, or else you're going to be surprised this round.
How about the 20?
They knew.
Yeah.
You were wrong.
I'm going to spend my inspo.
Okay.
Wait, do I pass?
What about me? I'm in
A 20?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. 20 passes. Yeah, invisible. They can't see you. They
I
don't
got
even
a
know you're
13.
there. You got 13?
I got a 4, and I re-rolled
Okay.
it and still got a 4.
All of you are going to get to act in initiative. You're surprised. You're going to miss your first round. All right. Let's roll.
Yeah, this one's in timeout.
Question, are they human?
They are human. Yeah,
Okay.
both are human.
And they're wearing metal armor.
They are definitely wearing metal armor. Okay, let's roll some initiative. Here we go. Okay, Nami.
26.
26. Cool, that's fine. Enid?
3.
Cool.
Does that come before or after?
Wow, that's really bad. Hi, Darion.
18. I can math.
Okay. Whistler.
16 +2.
7.
Okay. Nami, you essentially get to act before these clowns try to jump you. It seems that Whistler's answer was not, in fact, sufficient.
But they opened the gate, though.
They open the gate.
How far away is the front door?
Well, let me show you what you see right now.
Okay.
You see a well-appointed villa yard. The trees are actually starting to lose their leaves, as it is late fall. They're probably mostly leafless, but I don't have any leafless trees. This is, looks like wagon parking. There are no wagons there. Down there seems to be a carriage house. And these little paths you can see lead to what looks like the front door of a villa. You see a big balcony. Where is the balcony? I think it's right here. Right about here. It comes up about 2 stories. little pebble paths, well-manicured lawn. That's what you see. This appears to be separate. It's kind of like a different architecture or different
Like an addition.
material. Yeah, like an addition.
For rolling the dice and playing the guessing game, I give my inspiration.
It was a good effort.
Did my best.
All right, I'm going
You couldn't
to.
have passed. They were under strict orders.
Where are they in front of us?
Right there. Yeah, they're technically behind you because
Oh,
you guys
okay.
were walking in and they closed the gate.
Oh,
but
so they tried to stab us
they
in
tried
the
to
back?
stab you in the back. Yeah.
Oh.
All right. Well, I'm going
They got
to.
They got Hydarion.
And
Oh,
Enid.
what's up, Zombie and Chance? I'm sorry.
Oh.
Zombie and Chance with the clutch for divines.
Yo.
Which y'all are going to need. I'm sorry. Y'all. Go ahead.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Okay, can I take my action, everyone?
I guess.
No.
Hold on. Okay, now.
Do it.
Okay, 4, my movement and action, whatever. I'm going to attack this one with my rapier. I get my extra 2d6 because Enid's right next to him.
That is true.
He don't know that,
Even though you're
though.
invisible, I guess that works, yeah.
I mean, I'd still an ally within 5
Either way, you would get it with your swashbuckler.
Yeah.
So either way, you're fine. All right. Hang
So-
on, though. You're 10 feet away from that guy.
Who?
You're right there. Enid's right there.
You're
This is
there.
me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, either way. We were both right and both wrong.
Yeah.
All right, do it.
Okay, so I'm attacking with my freaking rapier. 12 plus 4, 16.
Oh, I'm confused because, Lid, this is where you are? I was thinking you were the actual.
She's the dot.
Okay, then take your character off.
She's the dot.
I'm confused. What'd you get?
Oh my god. 16.
16 is not a hit. You come leaping at him with your rapier, and he blocks it away with his shield that looks ill-fitting.
Bonus action, disengage, and I'll use my movement.
All right, tight. Yeah, you come running back there, look around. You hear the grounds are eerily silent. Okay. With that, Hydarion, you were, in fact, surprised. It is their turn.
Ooh.
This one steps forward, spear in hand, and
Oh.
he attacks you, Hydarion.
I actually can't be surprised while I'm conscious. I forgot
Oh,
that.
that's right. That's cool. Tight. Hydarion, he attacks you. What's your armor class?
19.
Oh, yeah, I gotcha. He does hit with a d8 for 4 points of damage. And he attacks again. Gotcha. For 8 points of damage.
Ooh.
The other one, not knowing Enid is there, Enid, make me a dexterity saving throw as he comes barreling through your space. He slams into you. You don't lose your invisibility. Slams into you and it's like, what? And he like kind of swings his spear around. He will attack you with disadvantage. What's your armor class?
With mage armor,
Yeah.
is dex +2, so
+3.
13.
Got you for 10 points of damage and a concentration save, please.
Yeah, what did he roll?
Wait, I'm sorry. What did you get? You got a 15? You have a 15 armor class?
Yeah, so it's 13
Yeah.
plus 1, so I have a 14 armor class.
He got you.
Okay. Concentration.
Concentrate, you take 10 points of damage and concentration, please.
I rolled
You're
an
good.
11.
And he swings that spear around again, trying to find you with disadvantage. Does get you. Saved you from the crit for 7 more points of damage and another concentration save, please. With that, Whistler, it'll be your turn once Lid makes her concentration save.
Okay.
My notepad. We ran out of those sweet DMs ones from Tabletop Loot.
You're within range of this dude. You're right on him.
Oh, am I engaged with him?
You're within the fight.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
And you do hear as he's swinging, it's like, invisible one here! And they look a little bit more panicked.
Okay, then to that one that's right in front of me, I will pull out my piece of iron and flick it with my finger.
Nice.
Ting! And in Infernal, I'll be like, stop. I need you to make I believe wisdom saving.
Which
throw,
one?
please. That one in front of Hydarion.
Yep, got it. Wisdom, you say?
Yes, DC 14.
Fail.
Okay. With that, I will use my interact to draw my rapier, and I will back up to Nami. As
Cool.
that one is held.
Okay, yep. Go ahead and back him up towards Name.
Backing it up.
Oh, he is.
No.
More?
Yep.
No.
Yep, there you go.
Okay, and with that, Enid, it is your turn. You're standing there invisible. Will you move that guy back just so he's clearly in that?
Wait, did she get
Catacorner.
attacked?
She did.
So then wouldn't she be...
Nope, she has to attack. He's right there. She's still invisible right there.
Oh, Red Bull.
Red Bull? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Coach got to get his energy up.
I'm gonna run away from him.
Right. Thank you, Mets, for the sub.
Thanks, Matt.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, you can run away without an attack of opportunity because you're invisible.
Okay. I'm gonna run my movement, and as I pass Whistler, I'm gonna message and be like, I'm heading to the front door.
I think if you cast a spell, you lose invisibility.
Oh, shoot. I don't do that then. No, I already did it. It's fine.
I mean, you could just say it to him.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
As you write
they would possibly hear it. You can whisper it.
Okay, I'll whisper it.
Okay. You stand those trees up for me. Let's see if they hear it. That's the one dude, and this is the held dude because he's not
just trying to see.
Oh, do you need him moved?
I'm good.
Here,
I think I got it.
Can I open you a window?
Here, keep that one, and let me
A
just
tree
move,
window?
Let me just
All
move
right.
this one over.
That's fine. Okay, with that, we're to the top of the order. Nami, you are up. The one guard is now standing there like staring at
This
Whistler.
one is?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I can get just there.
Yeah.
But then that'd be on my move. But I would get advantage on the attack,
You
right?
could also bonus action to dash.
And,
He's-
because he can't
He's held. He can't get you.
shoot. Yeah.
You're right.
So advantage on my attack roll.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm just rolling everything, just
Do it.
assuming I get it. That's really gross.
I think you used this on your.
I got a new one.
Oh, you got a fresh
Yeah.
one. Oh, man, I missed that. Y'all are
I actually got a fresh one over
Y'all are
here.
so generous.
Ah, my freaking poo-poo. 13. Okay, that was that.
Yeah,
There's my
sorry.
turn, and then
Unfortunately.
I will bonus action dash.
Cool. Hi, Darion. It is your turn. You've
Can't
now.
even hit them when they're held.
No, you've now shaken your. Oh gosh, got caught flat-footed.
So they're held, so I get advantage on the attack
You
too.
do, in fact, and it's an auto crit, I believe, because he is
If you
paralyzed. So if you hit, it's an auto crit.
All right. Well, for a bonus action, we will cast Slayer's
The
Prey
combat music.
on the one that is held.
Okay, Slayer's Prey is on there.
And then,
That is a hit, my dude.
all right. So let me see. Weapon damage, and then double
It broke
weapon
after your onion
damage.
crit.
I know.
Slayer's Prey. Additional Slayer's Prey. Right?
Seems good. Yep, that's it.
All right, so that's 8, 10, 20, plus 8, so 28 damage.
Whew. He's just sort of looking at you, following the trident, and you just line it up and push through the chain. You hear some of the links, like some of the chain falls to the ground. You punch right into his belly, and he's just. You pull it out, but he is still standing. It is, in fact, their turn. Does he get? He gets to roll a save every time he takes damage with hold person,
I
right?
don't think
no,
so. my
just the
dude.
end of his
At-
turn.
Yep, at the end of his turn.
Okay.
Let me just confirm.
Yeah.
At the end of each of the turn.
Okay. Cool.
So yeah, no damage.
Stupid hold person. Broke AF.
Oh, I gotta put on my my beat boot.
Okay, so here is his save to free himself from hold person. Fails. The other guy, he will rush towards the two of you, if you wouldn't mind moving him up so he's engaged with both of you.
This one?
Yep. And he did not hear what Enid said. And low, high. He attacks Whistler.
Okay.
He saw that you were a spellcaster and decided, you know what, I'm going for it. That definitely gets you.
Yep.
For 9 points of damage.
Let me roll my con. Give me 1 second. Oof. God.
Yeah, me too.
I'll use my inspo.
Okay.
And I will. Nah,
Oof.
it's gone, man.
The other guy just looks down, clutches his stomach. I probably should have done him last, but I didn't. I already rolled his save. And he misses with the second attack. You kind of dodge out of the way, knock the spear down. With that, we're back to you, Whistler.
Okay. I will. Wasn't expecting that. You know what? I'm gonna try to hold him. I'm gonna do the same, but to the dude in front of me now. So I'll
Cool.
do the. Ding.
Got it.
What's that
That's
say?
an 18.
Yeah, I'll have you reroll that if you
Okay.
want, my dude.
Whoop.
It's a 14.
Trying to beat a 14. Let me just check. He's held.
Okay.
He's pulling his spear up for another attack. Just okay. With that, Enid, it is your turn.
I would like to continue running to the front. Are there some windows up there?
Great question. There are not. There's some There's some windows like really high up, and they're barred. Down in this area, anyways. There's windows up on the second floor, and you do see a balcony up here.
No one out on the balcony, though?
No one out on the balcony.
Can I check and see if the door's unlocked?
You can indeed. So let's see. That'd be 10, 20. Hey, get right there with that. You, in fact, kind of, and the handle does push down. So there's your interact.
Okay, as my bonus action, I will use my healing potion.
Okay. All right, you check that it's open. Haven't opened it yet, but check that the handle is free, and then glug, 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 glug.
2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2, that's right. Nami, back to you. Dude is held. That is advantage on the attack roll.
This dude?
Yes.
You know what? Just gonna do
Pretty
it the
confident, yeah.
old-fashioned
I was gonna say.
It's a crit if you get it.
14 plus 4.
That's a hit. Okay, so 2d8 and 4d6.
Protect me.
How do I not have any more D6s?
That was so cute.
I got him so they match yours.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
And, I already had one.
And then you need another d8.
My brain's not working.
It's okay. You
I got confused by the extra dice.
Stabby, stabby.
Plus 4, right?
Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah.
10, 25, 29 points of damage. Whew!
Trying to one-up me.
Just like she got you by 1. Just like the other one, you in fact, you're a little more methodical. You're like running down the armor. You're like, right here. Hydarian, you're up.
This boy no longer held, is he?
Nope.
Yeah, well.
Oh, bonus action. Disengage.
Well, he's held.
Shifty
yeah,
did
he's still
remind me,
held?
we have a couple stickers to give away still, don't we?
Yes,
Where are they?
I thought they were over there somewhere. But
I think they are.
might
I
be
think they're
wrong.
over here.
Yes.
Yeah, we got a couple to give away.
Unless Isabel took them all.
Nope, I got 3 left, so we'll give some away tonight.
All right.
Okay, Coach.
How are they looking?
They've taken some damage.
All right. Bonus action Zephyr Strike then. And we're just gonna completely get that free disengage and come bash this dude
Okay.
by then.
Yes, thank you.
So
Technology.
bonus action Zephyr. Could you move me next to the guy you're attacking, please? So that's technically like double advantage, right?
Why would there be double
He's
advantage?
held and
Oh,
Zephyr
oh.
Strike, right?
Yeah, but there is no such thing,
Yeah.
so. Yeah, sure, you're right.
Would that guy get an
We'll give you some
opportunity attack?
encouraging
He
words.
casts Zephyr Strike.
Oh, I
which
don't know
lets
what
him-
Zephyr Strike does.
Yeah, it's actually really cool. I didn't.
So that's an 18.
That's a definite hit and a crit.
Crit.
Let me get
44, 2d8.
good. So that's
Reroll those d6s into d8s, my dude. Or I'm sorry.
no.
Yeah, Zephyr Strike's a d8, isn't it?
Zephyr Strike is a D8. Plus, yeah, that's right. That is a different dude. So
Well, hey, you rolled a lot better.
yeah, that is. So let's see.
I
That's
can't read those.
8.
Total it up for me.
8 plus 14. 14 plus 5 is 19 plus 8. So 27.
27,
All
huh?
coaches' rolls are crits because no one can read them.
Yeah, that's a crit.
Yeah, totally did.
How do you kill this held? This held dude.
I think seeing the captain in danger and Whistler taking some damage, he just runs over and just runs into him, trident forward.
Yeah. I mean, it runs him through, and you can see that even though he's still held, he's sort of until the moment life leaves his body, and then the spell drops and he collapses to the
And
ground.
using my additional movement from Zephyr Strike, I'm going to get back adjacent
Okay.
to this dude.
Cool.
It's his turn.
This dude sees that, looks at you all, disengages, and runs.
To the house.
He runs to right here, running towards the house.
It's gonna hit those boulders, man.
Yeah, shit.
What are those things?
Lucky blue boulders out of the way.
Whistler.
Okay. I will, from this damn distance. Am I within 60 feet there? I'm sorry, I can't quite see.
I think you could be with a slight move,
Oh,
like 10 feet, and do it. There you
there
go.
you go. I'll kind of start
Okay.
moving that way. And yeah, in and from. You're not going to move fast enough. Wisdom save, please, for vicious mockery.
Oh, vicious mockery, huh? Fails.
Okay. Well, that's, he's got disadvantage on the next attack if he makes it, and then 1d4 damage, huh? 4 damage. Woo!
All right.
Adds up at some point.
He's running, holding his head. If you bully him enough.
I'm going to open the door, but just enough for me to get inside.
Okay. As you open the door, roll me a perception check.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Okay.
You both hear crunching on the gravel from behind you, and as you lean towards the door, inside you hear
Like someone being punched
smashing sounds.
inside the door?
Inside on the other side of the door, not necessarily close, sort of echoing.
Okay. I will still open enough to look my head in.
Okay. You can interact and do that. Let me just adjust this.
Ah, good.
So many tiny pieces.
I know.
I
Yeah.
cut them to shape so the next DM can have them too.
Right.
I even wrote how big they are on the other sides.
Oh my gosh.
What? It's normal. Let me borrow this real quick. Sorry, it'll be easy to peel these off. You see...
Need some help, man.
I had to sticky tack them down because I knew y'all would come in here with your grubby hands.
Hey, ain't no Cheeto fingers on these hands.
Lydia, this is in fact what you see.
Strahd's Palace all over again.
Is your ass tied up in the corner?
I quit the game if that's the case.
You see
Like Coach Killer again?
Wasn't me.
a positively grisly scene. Like you pop the door open, you're like, oh! Blood everywhere. It looks like all the servants have been murdered. You just see probably 7 bodies. It's difficult to tell from all the viscera. And these thug-looking dudes are just walking around. They're seeing one kind of nudging, and you see one, like a hand come up, and it sticks it with the rapier. You see a massive table, 2 huge chandeliers hanging, 20-foot-high vaulted ceiling. You see big stairs leading up over here. Then you see a door. The doors should be pretty clear. Door, 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 door. And I can actually put some doors down.
Yeah.
That's right. Lindy got you those.
Door down.
Into this house we go.
There it is.
Thanks, Coach. Really undercutting the fact that there's a grisly murder happening right now. Thanks for that.
Oh, man.
You see a big stone fireplace right there, and at the fireplace you see bloody handprints and like a serving girl on the ground in a pool of blood. What do you do with the rest of your turn?
Gulp. Who's doing the murdering? Just some thug-looking guy? What's he wearing?
3 thugs,
Oh.
all wearing black leather armors.
Do they look like any of the factions I'm used to seeing?
Well, who wears black?
The Zent?
They look like they could very well match with the other Zentrum you've seen in the past.
The Zent are the ones with the tattoos, right?
Right.
Okay. No
You don't see
visible
any tattoos. In fact, they're covered up. They've got like bandanas pulled up over their like face masks, kind of pulled tight, hoods down low. I mean, they look like they were dressed for the occasion. What do you do? That was your interact. Still have an action.
Did they notice that the door opened?
They haven't yet.
Okay.
You just cracked it.
I'm going to, without closing it, back out.
Okay. You do the Homer Simpson.
Fade back into the bushes.
Okay.
And then I will make my way towards the addition.
Okay. The only door, you haven't seen a door on the addition yet.
Are there windows outside of it?
No, there's
okay.
no windows on the addition at all.
So weird. Okay, I would run. Okay. I'm gonna stop concentrating on invisibility once I get far away from the door.
Okay, where do you want to be?
Like on the other side of those boulders.
She could cover
Be
from
about
both.
right there.
Yeah, I want to get close to Whistler, and then
Okay.
I'll become invisible again,
Okay.
and then I'll yell out, "Everyone, be quiet!
You'll yell out, be
Yes.
quiet.
Be quiet! I need to."
You also have an action.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna attack that guy.
Okay, do you want to attack him first so that you can have advantage?
Yeah,
Coming out of invisibility?
totally do. I'm gonna do a fire bolt.
Yep. That's a hit.
Auto crit.
Nope.
No, he's not help.
Oh right. Okay. And a firebolt is a D8.
Yes. D10.
2.
Big 2.
Big 2.
And you shout for everyone to be quiet.
Yes.
Okay. Be quiet, everyone! Nami, you're up.
It echoes through the
Enid
yard.
panics and doesn't know what to do.
Dash. A tick.
Dish, attack.
The crit dance. Do the crit dance.
You don't have another D6? I guess not.
Weekend activities.
Plus 2. 4. Plus 4.
Okay. 10. That. 19, 22, plus 4, 26 damage. How does this guy die as he's
Quietly.
hurrying towards the door?
Quietly.
I run up behind him as he's getting like attacked by that spell, I think, and just like
Yeah, you're like,
and like hold his body gently and let it fall to the ground quietly.
all right.
Nowhere.
You roll that. He hits the ground. Hydarian, it is your turn.
Why are we quiet?
Yeah.
Hang on 1 second. I need to. Okay. What were you were?
I was 7.
Yeah, right there. Actually, hold on. That probably before you. Let me just double check that. Sorry.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, they do actually beat you.
Hold on.
It's okay. Just turn off your mic, turn off your transmitter before you take stuff off. Do your thing. It's all right. Hydarian, you're up. This guy is dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
He
I
dead.
don't really see anything. I think kind of like animal on high alert. He'd move. Can you move me this way? And then just hold action, really just trying to get a bearing for what's around him.
Okay. Hold action.
Hold action until.
How about you do a dodge? Because you got to give me a specific trick.
Yeah,
for the hold action.
We'll do a dodge action.
Okay. All right. Coach, roll me a perception check.
Good. It's 9.
All right. You are looking around. From the darkness, a crossbow bolt comes at you. It would be advantage because it is surprising you. However, you dodged. Misses. But you see from the gloom of the door, hits one of the trees behind you. And you hear low whispering and something happens inside. Okay. Whistler. Safe to say you heard the of the crossbow bolt from the door.
And the be quiet.
Be quiet, everybody.
Y'all are so happy to have me in your party.
keeps us on our toes.
It is just so good at
well,
this.
bonus action. I know I'm gonna drink my Healy boy.
Oh my god. God, I'm so squishy.
7 plus. Oh no, that'll get me back up.
What were you at?
I was at 18, but I don't have that many
I was at 9.
hit points.
I took 1 hit.
Shit. Okay.
This one hurts.
I mean, you know what? I'm gonna stay where I'm at right now, and I'm gonna just take the dodge action for now,
Okay.
and try to use my, pressing up against the, I guess the addition here.
Yep.
And be like, Enid, what's in there?
You can reply. It's also your turn, so you can reply like a full sentence or maybe even 2.
I'm gonna be scared, so I'm gonna message Cantrip to Whistler, and I'm gonna be like, there's 3 men dressed all in black. They've killed everybody inside. They've killed everybody.
Okay.
Okay. Nami is going to draw her crossbow, press up against this tree, and hold her action. Where if someone comes to the door, she'll shoot him.
Got it.
Hi, Darian. What are you doing?
Bonus action, we're gonna second wind because I'm not feeling good.
Because ow.
Yeah. So +5. Not exactly what I wanted, but it'll do. They're shooting from the doorway. Proceed with caution.
That was my plan.
Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I think, yeah, he'd cautiously approach the door, shield up.
Okay. All right. As you do, you look in the door. These 2 were waiting with held actions.
Oh, was the door open?
Yeah. Remember, he pushed it open to fire.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So those 2 are waiting with held actions. This is the one that shot.
Good.
And they attack you. This is the first one.
Uh-huh.
He's not attacking with advantage. What's your armor class?
19.
Okay, one of those is a hit. He's only a d6. 5 damage. And then you
Reaction to him.
Oh, yes!
We're gonna ink him.
Oh, right.
Yes!
Oh man, you've been inked.
You come up and, got your shield up. He slashes, you block one, slashes again, and then ink all over his face. He's like, what the?
I forgot about your shield. That's so awesome.
He is inked until the end of his next turn. He is blind. But the other one does attack you. He's got a scimitar in one hand and a light crossbow in the other. Attacks you twice with a scimitar.
Let's have you re-roll.
That was a 10.
Oh, it was a 10. All right, I thought it was an 18.
It was a 10. He misses. You're just ink. Block it with a trident and push it back.
I'll hold them here, apparently.
But it's also now their turn.
Yeah, it's all right.
The blinded one is just like, yeah! And he's wiping the ink from his eyes, and he swings his scimitar at you twice, but he will have disadvantage. Nope. And nope. With his other action, he just looks distracted. Both of these 2, they drop kind of almost like a dance, like it's practice. They drop their light crossbow and pull a dagger, kind of pointy and down in one hand. And they each attack you with their scimitars. This is the first one with scimitars. Both miss, and a dagger in his offhand. What's your armor class again, my dude?
19.
That is a hit. D4 for my pointy boys. There we go. 1 pointy boy for you. That'll be 6 points of damage as he slashes the dagger across you.
This dude move up.
Yeah.
So there.
Yep,
Like
thank
that.
you. And the other one missed both attacks with the scimitar. What's your armor class again? I'm sorry.
19.
19, okay. Attacks with the dagger. Does look like he gets you with the dagger. Maybe. Roll to 15.
Reroll it.
Yeah.
All right.
Gotcha. It was worth a shot for 5 more points of damage, my dude.
They some knife boys.
Yeah, they are some knife
Knifey.
boys. And with that, it is... Nami's going to take her shot now because she held her action for when they would come up through the door. So she leans out, shoots at this one. Definitely gets him. I believe she would get sneaky. Sneaky teaks. I think she's a +3 on that.
4.
Plus 4. Okay, so he takes 12 points of damage. Yeah, you can see that they're all attacking you, and you just see like whistles past your gills. And with that, it is Whistler's turn. This guy's no longer blinded.
Okay. I will.
Shield was pretty dope.
So was all that damage you just laid on me.
Yeah.
Where would I need to be to kind of see, to get a sight
So
line
I
on
think
them?
this door is open.
Got it.
So you can see this guy with cover, this guy with like 3/4 cover.
Okay, got it. And the other one I can't.
Yeah.
All right. Then the one on the farthest. Yeah, I will. You're surrounded, and we're going to kill you. Wisdom save. If you
Wisdom. Fails.
All right. So disadvantage on his next attack as he is vicious mocked, and 2 points of damage.
Sweet. Okay. And with that, Enid, you're up.
How many feet away am I? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, perfect. I am going to cast a shatter. So I hit those
Tight.
3.
Yeah, no, obviously
Yeah.
back far enough to not hit Coach. Okay, is it a Constitution save for Shatter?
It is indeed.
Okay, and it makes a super loud noise, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Sweet, just checking. All right, con saves for those boys. I'm gonna roll them as they lay. That didn't really roll as they lay, so let's just do. I'll correlate like that. I rolled a 19, an 8, and a 9.
Can you re-roll the 18?
Yes, I can.
You mean the 19?
Whatever. The high one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oops. I'll do it right. Seems to be a fail.
Perfect. So they all fail then. And that's 3d8 thunder. 8, 10, 14 damage.
14, not bad.
Storms are coming.
And yeah, you all hear Enid like, and in fact, some of the stone from the villa just shatters out. You see cracks on the outside, and this door is completely blown off. The wood just splinters. Hydarian, you raise your shield. The splinters all slam into the shield.
I mean, Whistler's like, oh no.
I love it though. I love it.
Nami is going to continue providing covering fire with her light crossbow, shooting at the one right on the other side. Oh, you're just in time. You want to take your turn? I was just shooting crossbows for you. Everything you good? No, you're fine. Here's the situation. 3 bad guys. Nami...
The ones from inside?
Yeah.
Holy
Nami's
crap.
been shooting at him. Hydarian's been getting wrecked. I've been shooting your light crossbow
Did
at
I
that
crit?
little guy. You didn't crit, but you definitely got your sneaky.
Oh, good. Okay, so it's my turn again.
It's your turn again.
Where am I?
You're right here.
behind
You were
the tree.
hiding behind that tree, firing.
Oh, okay, and am I close enough firing with what?
Your light crossbow.
Crossbow.
Oh, okay.
You do have a light crossbow, right?
You do now.
I'm sure I picked one up.
You had one.
That's in the starting equipment for
Yeah.
Rogue.
I dropped it and took like a different thing instead.
Well,
It's okay though.
congratulations. You found a light crossbow. You know what? One of those guards had one.
Achievement unlocked.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going to. I can use all my movement and a dash to get up there. And Heidi's already there, right?
Heidi's there.
So that's my movement, my bonus action.
And just so you know, there's a wall here, but you can attack the blue guy. This door right here has been shattered because Lid cast a shatter that blew the doors out.
Damn. Well, then I.
Come along the other side.
Yeah, I probably would have been there.
Cool.
And I'll use my rapier. I hope.
Which one are you attacking?
This dude.
Okay, got it.
13.
Yep, there you go. There you go.
Yep.
Do it. Roll them. Unfortunately, that's not a hit. This one is still holding a light crossbow. You swing your rapier, and he kind of catches it with the hook of the scimitar, kind of pushes it back. Okay, Hydarion.
All right, bonus action. I'm going to take a quick swig of a healing potion.
Okay.
So 8 damage healed up.
Nice.
I don't know where it is. And then we're going to attack the one I blinded.
Okay, so the same one that Nami just attacked?
Yeah.
Okay.
And with the trident. We're going to use the Tiger's Paw and re-roll that.
Ye old Tiger's Paw.
Ye old Tiger's Paw.
Old King Raimi coming through for you. Oh my gosh, double ones. Might I interest you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on, King Raimi. Don't do me like that. 15.
15, you say? Mm-hmm. That's a hit.
Thank God. All right. Unfortunately, I don't have any bonuses to confer on this one, but that's 6 plus 10 damage on him.
Okay. I mean, you're now just surrounded. Nami's there fighting. It's just ping, ching, ching, and you find an opening and kind of it nicks his arm, and some blood kind of sprays underneath his black armor. But with that, it is their turn. Nami, the one directly in front of you, is attacking you. He now drops his light crossbow and pulls a dagger out that's kind of pointed downward. Swings at you twice with his scimitars.
Never mind. Yes.
Misses with the scimitars. These guys seem to be dagger fighters. Misses with his daggers as well. The one in front of you, Hydarion, low high. Attacks you, Hydarion. 2 scimitar attacks coming at you.
Reroll that one.
Ooh!
19.
That is a miss. Swings his dagger at you. Dagger def gets you.
And
all they can
Hydarion
hit
needs to
with.
practice against daggers.
6 damage. Yeah, that's the thing. You can block, but it's the quick movement that you're just not ready for. And the other guy does attack you, Hydarion. Swings his scimitar twice. Gets you on 1 for 8 points of damage. This comes up with the dagger, trying to get behind your shield. I probably need to roll to hit first. And completely misses. That is them. The two of you just are like, ching, 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 and occasionally some blood kind of sprays. But the swords are just going at it, sparks flying. Whistler, you're up.
Alright, well, that changes what...
Oh, thank you, Carapace. There's one more for you guys.
Oh, thank you.
No, you're running low. Thanks, Carapace.
Alright, well, that changes what I was going to do slightly, but I will instead, with my bonus action, then be like, don't you dare fall down. I'll healing word you.
Nice.
Thank you.
It's 2d4 plus my spellcasting modifier.
1d4.
1d4, sorry.
Plus your spellcasting modifier.
That is plus... Oh, that's 7.
Tight. You want to bring that camera in tight? Actually, do it after your turn.
Yeah.
After your turn.
And then... Shit. Well... Oh yeah, I can, because that Vicious Mockery is a cantrip. Yeah,
Right.
So I will, I guess this one that I can see with this cape on that side.
Okay.
Like, honestly, it'd be best to just run, if you can.
That is a pass, unfortunately.
I'm going to let that ride.
Yeah, okay. But you know what? I just realized I don't think I did roll at disadvantage the last time you hit him with it. So I will give him the disadvantage.
Oh, all right. Well, thank you.
Because I forgot. Anything else?
That is all that I have, I'm afraid.
Enid, you're up.
Okay. The door's open, so I can see, like, that one, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot a chromatic orb at him.
Okay, cool.
And I'm going to choose it to be lightning damage because my last one was thunder damage, and
Yeah, cool. The
why not?
storm's coming.
I'm also going to use my Tides of Chaos to give myself advantage.
Ooh, I love that. You know I love that.
I kind of do.
Okay. Nice.
11 plus 6.
That's a hit.
All right, so this is going to be 3d8 lightning damage.
Ooh, yeah. I'm sorry, which one were you targeting again, Lid?
Is it this
The
one?
one in the middle that I
one
can
in
see
the
with the
middle.
door open.
Blue Town.
Yeah, Blue Town. That's his name.
Bluton.
Blue Tony.
All right, Blue Tony. Here we go.
Ooh! That's 20 damage.
I lit him up.
Solid hit.
I see what you did there.
Now, do I have to roll on the table now?
No.
Okay.
I can make you roll on it to... The next time you cast a spell, I can make you roll on the wild magic to replenish it. Mm-hmm. I can also make you roll a d20 anytime you roll a spell above level 1, and if you roll a 1, or is it a 20, it triggers it. So why don't you go ahead and roll that d20?
Okay.
And let's call it 1 or 20. Which will trigger?
I have it right here. If I roll a 1.
Okay, roll it. Nope. Does not trigger, but I can make you trigger it the next time you cast a higher level spell.
Yes,
And
then
you get your Tides of Chaos back.
Also, I think when I do Tides of Chaos, you can make me roll on the magic scale, and then I regain it.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I can make you do that. It's just when you cast another spell, I can make you do it.
Yeah.
That's how it works. Okay, with that, we're back to the top of the turn. Nami, you are up.
Gonna try to attack with my rapier. $15.
15's a hit. Attacking the guy directly in front of you? Mm-hmm. Cool.
Why can my...
17.
Wait, including my +2?
Yeah, plus 4.
What do you mean +4?
It should be
got it.
proficiency plus your dex modifier.
Oh, it's your dex only plus 2? Oh. I've been giving you... I assumed you bumped it all the way up. Okay, cool.
I bumped it as far as I could. I took a feat. I didn't...
You took a feat. That's...
Yeah.
Yep, okay, got it.
Feats don't fail her now.
Still, some pretty solid damage. The guy in the middle and the guy right in front of Nami are both, like, swaying, but, I mean, they still look very capable. And, in fact, their all-black armor kind of hides their wounds. It's hard to tell if they're severely hurt, but they're definitely swaying a little bit, but still pretty competent looking. Hi, Darian, you're up.
Question before I dare.
Yeah, please.
Sorry. When I got that crit and I got to roll double,
Yeah.
I assumed that I got to do the +2 twice. Okay, well...
That's
oops,
okay.
Sorry.
Don't worry. Additions are only once. Only the dice are doubled. No biggie. Heidi.
No, I'm not liking where I am, but...
Oh, bonus action, duh.
Disengaging? Cool, no problem.
Oh, good. I don't like this at all.
How did you end up with that?
I don't know.
You mean in this current situation?
Like, maybe when Lydia said, hi, just be quiet.
Yeah.
And then I also cast that chatter.
Wait.
I think seeing Nami retreat, he'd take the disengage action.
Okay, cool.
Kind of follow her shield up.
Y'all doing stuff that I did not expect.
Okay.
I didn't retreat, I'm just...
Well, he's not going to stand in front of 3 enemies that are kicking his ass currently.
On their turn, this one...
Great, now they're coming out!
Good. They can hit them with more spells.
He comes running out, and he's got his dagger kind of tucked behind him, running, and they're sort of coming out in a pack. He comes up behind you. Hydarion tries to throw you off balance with 2 scimitar attacks. Both miss. Comes around with his dagger. Gets you with the dagger. Every
Always
time.
with the dagger.
4 damage. This one comes running there. They're focusing on you, Heidi. They see that you're the tank, and they're smart. 2 scimitar attacks. 1 gotcha. 4 damage. Swings with the dagger. Misses. The other one swoops around lands right here. Kind of stares at you, Whistler. Swings a scimitar twice at you, Nami. Got you once for 6 points of damage, and comes around with his dagger. Got you with that dagger too, that deadly old dagger for 6 more. Okay, Whistler, it's your turn.
Okay, I will use my bonus action to heal Hyderion again, as much as I want to give somebody some inspo. I will keep standing, my love. You will take back 5 points of damage, and then with my action to the one directly in front of Nami and I will dissonant whispers
Tight.
all over.
Okay.
Can't see what you rolled.
What am I looking for?
Yeah, I can't read those
Rolled a
dice.
13. Yeah, whatever. What am I looking for?
14, so I'll have you re-roll that.
Okay.
Is Dissonant Whispers a spell?
Yes, it is.
You cast a bonus action spell.
Oh, I did. You're right. You're right. Because
Yep.
I was making a different plan.
Sorry.
No.
To throttle.
You're all right.
You're right. You're right.
Then I won't cast Dissonant Whispers because I think he needed to be healed. So,
Yeah. I saw him write that 3 over there.
This could get ugly fast.
in that case, to the one directly in front of me, I will Vicious Mockerize.
Okay. Roll that anew.
I'll let it
They're
ride.
looking like they've got you on the ropes, and he's kind of. Actually, you can't see because he's got a face mask on, but he's smizing. He's like smiling with his eyes at you.
Tyro would be proud.
Enid, you're up
Again?
again.
I am gonna cast another at her, I think.
Okay.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna do a chromatic orb. So I will roll to hit. I think I'll stay focused on the blue guy.
Okay. Yeah, as you watch them come running out, he's kind of dragging a little bit. He's got his 1 foot dragon behind him.
Okay, and this
The dragon.
He's
Yeah.
a dragon. Yeah.
this time I would like it.
out.
I would like it to be poison.
Okay. Poison it shall be.
Wait, no.
I'm gonna re-roll
You
it.
got your inspo, right?
Yeah.
Let me get those blue boys.
One was your invisibility blue.
Yeah,
one
throw
was
me that
yours.
other blue one so we don't get confused.
No, that was my second.
What'd you get?
9 plus a 6.
That's a hit. That's a hit.
That was
Wow.
a very bad roll.
That was rough damage, but again, it's poison. It's just, you see steam and acrid smoke kind of eating through his leather armor. Lydia, roll me a D100.
Okay. I forgot already.
Feather mane. Feather mane.
And with this, your tides of chaos are renewed.
45.
Oh, I mean, that's pretty cool. You cast levitate on yourself, so you hurl this thing and your feet just lift off the ground. Let's see, you
You're 10 feet
rise
up.
up to 20 feet.
I don't know.
The target can move only by pushing or pulling against a fixed object's surface, and you can change the target's altitude by up to 20 feet in either direction on your turn. If you are the target, you can move up or down as part of your move. So you cannot, you have to crawl. You gotta hereditary style
Oh,
air
it's like
swim.
when
No,
it's like when
stop. God.
like
I'm
when
leaving.
Charlie drank that soda
That's
and then
exactly-
Charlie.
Yeah, that's
You
more
cast
lighthearted.
it, and you look down and your feet are lifting off, and you are now 20 feet in the air. You see the...
Where'd your
I hope you're startled every time it happens.
Oh, 100%.
Here you go, to show that you are now levitating 20 feet in the air. Nami, it is your turn.
I'm gonna hit this one.
What's up, Carapace, with another one? Thank you, sir.
Thanks,
Appreciate
Carapace.
that.
That's a hit.
Ooh,
That's a
a hit. And I'm sorry, which one were you attacking? I was looking down when you
Blue
said
boy.
Blue Boy. Yes.
He's a
Bluey.
blue boy. 11, 12, 13.
13. How does Blue Boy die?
Quietly.
Oh, that's over for us now.
And with my movement, I'm going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to get up in this tree and hide in it with my bonus action.
Because you got that climb.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, hold on. You didn't need to disengage. No, you do need to disengage.
Oh, well, then I disengaged and with my movement climb.
Just climb. Just you get to the height of Enid. You see her like looking down as she's floating up off the ground.
Nami climbs the tree and I'm like,
Whistler being directly engaged, he's not having a fun fucking time right now.
Hi, Darion. Speaking of fun times.
Balls in the air.
Hydarian's bonus action is going to be to confer that Slayer's Prey to the man in front of him.
Okay. This guy.
Yeah, the one who's giving me trouble with his fucking dagger. And then we're going to attack him.
Hey, Sean, can you angle the camera slightly to get Enid in frame?
yeah, I'm flying now,
I'm
so.
going to reroll that.
Okay, do it.
And Nami on the tree.
That is a hit,
16,
sir.
yes. And then I need 2d4 and my d6 boy. Good.
Notes.
Cool. That's fine.
Yeah, I do.
6 plus 4, 10 damage on him.
10 damage on the one right in front of you.
Yep.
Okay. You kind of slam the trident into him. It's their turn. Coach. Nobody got Dissonant Whispered. Did I ever roll disadvantage for his Dissonant Whispers? I don't think I did. So this first attack has disadvantage against you. 3 turns later, it's an investment. He misses. Second attack with his scimitar is a miss. Comes around with that dagger under the shield. Misses. Whistler on you. 2 scimitar attacks.
I can't read what those say.
That's a 19 and a 9.
You're
I'll have you reroll the 19.
What's your armor
I'm
class?
a 14. I don't know if they hit me
Okay.
anyway.
Both hit.
All right. It was worth a shot.
Here, I'll go ahead and do the dagger as well. Dagger misses.
All right.
everybody else.
You
can
are
dodge a dagger.
taking 11 points of damage, sir. You hear Whistler cry out in pain. Is that 2 left, or did I spend one of those?
I
You
spent
spent
one.
I think there's one left.
We got one left.
Okay. With that is their turn. Whistler, you're up.
Okay. Well, as much as I don't want to do that, with my bonus action, strike true, my Adonis. You got a bardic inspo. And then I will Dissonant Whispers the one right in front of me.
Okay.
What is that?
Passes.
say?
It's an 18.
Go ahead and re-roll it, man.
I'll start
I'm not trying to
announcing my
waste
rolls so you
that.
can see them.
Yeah.
19.
All right. Well,
He still takes half.
It was worth a shot.
but he doesn't run, which is what I wanted. 3d6. Okay. 13, so 6 damage.
6 damage. He's starting to sway. He's but again, they look like professionals.
Yeah.
These guys don't seem like the buffoons you fought previously. Nami, you are up.
What I'd like to do
Hit me.
is using my weight, kind of swing over and land on this dude and attack him.
All right, I think acrobatics is in order. Let's call it an acrobatics check. I'm going to call it difficulty 15, but if you succeed, you'll get advantage on your attack.
16.
Got it.
Oh, yeah. You crouching tiger, hidden dragon style, get the tree swaying, and then sort of like run up the end, let go, come down, rapier in both hands.
No, that's it.
Advantage on your attack.
I'll
That's fine.
not use yours.
don't use
Is that one mine?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a hit.
Yes. Beep, boop, beep, boop.
18 points of damage.
Did you have my +2?
I did.
That's a lot of damage.
They're both looking pretty rough, but
And-
still up.
I'm assuming I landed
Yes.
on him. I will use my bonus action to disengage.
Oh, I love it.
And again,
Scamper away. You kind of somersault away and roll out of the way.
rinse, lather, repeat.
Rinse rather than repeat.
You know, I'd rather just stand here and rinse.
Drink me, rinse,
just keep
rather,
rinsing.
repeat. Darian, you're up.
Bonus action, we're gonna hunter's mark the dude in front of us.
Okay. So he's now got it all, right?
And then we are going to
Phew,
swing
my
on
cabbage
him.
dumpling breath.
I know.
I'm sorry.
Just kidding. You're fine. I can't. That is a hit, my dude.
All right. 2d6 and 2d4. 8 plus
Burp in the
6 plus
14.
4. So 8 plus 6 plus 4 is
18.
18, yep.
See where we're at. How, my dude, do you run this guy through?
Finally.
I think he's still kind of stumbling from Nami's circus act, and like taking advantage of that, he just goes straight for the.
Skewers him.
Yep.
You have to put your foot on him to pull the trident back out.
And then turns and walks.
Okay.
It's the old Devil Michael Devil.
All right. This guy attacks. I think he's going to stay on Whistler, seeing that he's a spellcaster. Attacks twice with his scimitar against you, Whistler. Gets you both times.
Hit me 2 times.
13 points of damage.
Okay.
And you then see him take a slightly defensive stance with his dagger.
A defensive stance with his dagger.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
turn,
well, as
Whistler.
he slashes across me, I'm barely standing. And I'll be like, Enid, help your friend. And now you have inspiration.
Little bardic inspo there.
And then I actually tried Dissonant Whispers on him.
Okay. An uninspired, like,
I think just
passes. He sees you trying.
he's
hating.
Whistler's being a little desperate. That's still 6 damage, though.
Yeah, 6, you said? Mm-hmm. Nice. All right, Enid, you're up.
From up here,
Got a good angle on
Looking down.
yeah, I will do another chromatic orb because
Okay.
it's fun.
Cool.
I will,
Invoke the tides.
yeah.
Do it.
When does my levitate go away? Am I concentrating on it?
Great question.
It is a concentration
I think
spell.
then yes, I think you're concentrating on it. So I guess you could choose to just drop it, but you are 20 feet in the air right now.
You can use your movement to
You
go
could
down.
use your movement to move down.
There's no reason to.
Yeah, you're kind of feeling it.
Shit!
All right. Roll that beautiful. What damage are you doing? Bean damage?
Yeah, I'm doing
Roll that beautiful bean damage.
Bean damage? Is she like tooting on her? What is she doing?
I'm sorry.
She grows a beanstalk through the man.
Oh my god.
Oh, what's up, Chancellor? The combination of Chancellor and Belchavez gets you another one.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Much
Wait, what
appreciated.
is bean damage?
Nothing. I'm being
Nothing.
real stupid. Roll it.
Okay. It's gonna be acid damage, or
Okay.
poison, I'm sorry.
He did.
Yeah. So 7, 8, 10, 16, 19, 24.
Would you like to describe how this guy dies horribly?
Enid's floating in the air and she's like, what the fuck? And so she just hurls another orb at him and it just like kind of explodes in his face with poison.
Just
And I think like all of the other cuts that he's had on him from everyone beating him up just like get like poison in them so they start like oozing.
bubbling and festering.
Yes.
His eyes turn to runny eggs.
It's so gross, I love it.
His
And
eyes turn to runny eggs.
he is dead. And for a split second, you hear silence and then realize dogs are barking in the distance. And you hear voices echoing around inside the villa.
I would message to Whistler, we should get out of here.
Well, this was a severe waste of time then. Siblings here.
Yeah, and in fact, I mean, the translocator, which I guess is just like on your belt or something, is very much like
I am levitating.
You are indeed.
High enough to see in some of them windows.
Absolutely, you are high enough to see in some of those windows.
Let me peep in those windows.
Okay. You go straight up and look in the balcony window. And you can see a woman who's like kind of nervously walking and like rubbing her hands, and a big brutish figure standing, looking like he's ready, staring at the door. And as you kind of peer in, you can also hear faintly a thudding, like a doom, doom.
Is she actively looking through the
She sees it. Oh, you mean is she actively like against the window? You tell me.
No.
No. So do you look like you're looking in the windows at all? Are you just
Narratively, yes. You guys
Sure.
can tell that she's
Okay.
like peeking in.
Enid, use this. And he'll take out a vial from his front pocket and toss it up to her.
Tight.
It is the vial of peeping Tomness, whatever you Yeah.
Tomness.
So tight.
What does it do?
You rub it on a solid surface and you can see through it, but they can't see back out.
Wonderful.
Yeah, that's what it does.
How many uses does it have?
3. So this will be the first. And yeah, I mean, you have to crawl along the side of the house because your levitate doesn't let you fly.
No, yeah.
So you have to like pull yourself over.
I'm actually gonna crawl up to where she is and just drag her along with me.
Okay. You're like, come on. You crawl over, grab her, and pull over, and you guys wind up about here.
At the addition?
No, well, it's here though.
You knocked me down.
There's a balcony up here, so you go in about 10 feet, and there's a wall right here. Okay, I'm trying to describe this without pulling out my second map.
That's fine.
Yeah.
If you can imagine, there's a balcony right here.
Mm-hmm.
You all get up to this wall. There's windows and a door over here that leads into the balcony. You take that potion, rub it on the wall, and you can hear and see through. And you see a woman, a noble. She's wearing a breastplate that looks like it's more ceremonial than anything. She's got a rapier at her hip. And you also see a half-orc with, the half-orc is like the one staring at the door, prepared. And
Prepared to like have people come in through the balcony door, or prepared to come
prepared
out?
to come in through another door. Sorry, good question. It's a big master bedroom that you're looking into, and there's a door that he is staring at the door. And you
Someone's
can
gonna
now
come in,
hear a thudding that sounds like someone's kicking a door, but it's not the door that he's watching. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Following?
Yes.
And she's kind of looking at him and she says, "How did this happen? How did this happen? It's all right. It's all right. The creature got out. The creature got out. The creature got out. It's all right. It's all right." And he doesn't say anything. He's kind of like, and he's staring at the door. Again, a different door, not the door that you would enter from.
I know.
Do you think the creature is Sibling, or do you think it's something else?
I'll message cantrip to Nami. I think it's Sibling.
When they have called it the machine.
They don't know what that is.
Could be 6 to 1, half a dozen to the other.
Yeah, we don't know. Can I just turn the corner and
Turn one corner.
over here? I want to look into the addition.
You're gonna use another usage of it.
Aren't there windows?
Oh yeah, there are. You crawl over there. It's taken some time. What are you guys doing in this amount of time?
A short rest, preferably.
Hiding, hopefully.
Yeah.
And in this room,
Yes.
if I look in,
Bodies everywhere, blood everywhere. But you now hear the ringing sounds of sword on sword echoing from up those stairs.
sword on sword, so
It's
like
like it sounds like fighting.
I want to peek in. Like, I want to fly below the window and like peek up. You know?
Okay. You in fact look down into a room with 20 beds that all look disheveled. You can see footlockers at the end of each bed and a weapon rack by the door on the far side. Looks like a guard's barracks.
Any weapons on the rack?
Not a thing.
Okay.
Who's
Like-
holding the... Should have gotten it.
The detector, I think Hydarion.
Yep.
yeah.
It is pointing very solidly this way as you sort of...
Where are you at, Hydarian?
As we speak.
All right. I guess I want to move in this hall.
Yeah, so where are you?
Sorry,
Here?
I'm inside. I'm inside now.
Real quick,
I would've-
let's pull the camera back,
All right.
if you could.
Oh, we're up here. I went back too far, huh?
You first. Are you crawling around with Enid? Mm-hmm. Okay.
In this room, is there a portrait that looks like the family that lives here?
Yeah, absolutely. Over this. Well, actually, you know what? It's over the mantle, over the fireplace.
Okay. As I peek at it, can you tell me who looks like what?
Yeah. You don't recognize them.
No.
I'll say that.
I got
much.
that.
The man has a thin mustache and kind of slicked hair. Would be like Dapper Dan style slicked hair. The woman has big curly blonde hair and like bright red lips, really pale complexion. You then also see 3 kids. One looks to be about 15 in this picture, older boy, and then 2 younger kids.
All right, that's just what I want to know right at the moment. So I would say that's
okay. So you're in here.
I think he'd be following Whistler to make sure. I'm
looking at that, if that thing's beeping, I think we're moving towards it. We should try to find it.
All right, cool. It seems to still be this direction, and in fact, as you look at it, you start to see the antenna spreading like it's moving.
Got it. It's moving farther away.
All right, I'm going to just start going around the table. We're going to act in quick time. So what are you 2 doing?
Same thing we were doing, which is
Looking in the windows, but I guess since
Peeping Tom.
that's pretty much all I can see over here, I saw the boys go in there.
You did. You saw the fellas go in, and I mean it's a bloodbath in here. It's awful.
I think that I would drop levitate,
Okay.
come back down, and follow in with the boys, but then to ask, did you find it? What direction?
Question.
Yes.
As we make our way this way, does it seem to flip back behind us?
No.
It starts spreading
As you walk this way.
farther away.
Seems like it's moving farther away now.
Still in that direction, though.
Still in that direction.
So it's not over top of us. Okay.
What
Yep. Go
what's to the back? Like what's behind the house?
More
More houses?
The city. Yep. You're in the same ward as the Blue Boat, so it's like nicer houses, nice neighborhoods. You can roll me a survival check to think about the map of Waterdeep if you'd like.
Sure. Yeah. Why not? No, I don't know shit. I don't know how to get home.
The sounds of battle upstairs are starting. Sounds like there's fewer and fewer swords clanging.
Sibling
Are you in with them now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Sibling does not seem to be here. It seems Sibling has moved on from this location. Whatever the fight is here, it is not our fight. That's to move on.
We can check in on them later. I'm not feeling great. Plus, I'm pretty sure after the amount of noise, the guard will be here at any moment.
I do not wish another run-in with that Barnabas man.
when I heard him say that he thinks Sibling isn't here anymore,
Yeah.
I think I'd immediately try to stealthily climb on top of the roof and see if I could look and see anything running away.
On the roof, okay. Yeah, you climb up on the top. Go ahead and make me a perception check.
15 plus 2, 17.
It's just, you just can't see much. I mean, the rooftops are so blocking sight and they're so packed together, you just don't see much of anything. As you are kind of looking and you're starting to give up, you all hear footsteps coming down these stairs. And you hear a voice and it's like, "I need help, the door's barred shut." And you hear these heavy footfalls. And a fairly large man comes down in a cloak. One side of it is burnt and singed and ashy, and the side of his face is all mangled. And he sees you all and he's like, "What the bloody hell is this?"
Do we need to roll initiative?
Well, that's up to you guys. He doesn't seem like he's attacking you. I mean, he's looking at you like, "What the bloody hell is this?"
Does he look?
Does he look
Is
like
he
the guy in the
fat?
picture?
Nope.
Is he
Okay.
fat?
Yes.
Yeah, we got it.
Yeah.
I'm just confirming.
He's like the hound style burnt on the side.
And fat.
Yes.
Lydia.
He's large, okay? He's got a large body.
I'm not trying to offend him. I'm just asking.
All right.
Portly.
Okay, well, Fancy seeing you here. I think we're looking for you.
It's like, that's so. Who are you?
Nobody of much consequence right now. Was it your men in here who were killing these people, or were these people being killed by the men? Which ones are yours?
He kind of, his eyes slid a little bit. He's like, and he turns and starts running up the stairs. Roll initiative if you'd like to.
Yeah, chasing.
Initiative?
We need to get him.
Good. This is fine.
Ah, critical initiative.
Whoa!
This is fine.
I'm on the ceiling.
You're still in it. You gotta roll. You heard, I think.
The door is wide open.
Okay, so Nami
The old
is
coach
a
finger
14.
math.
Lid.
21.
Okay. Why can I not find these stats? I'm sorry. Oh,
He
there we
doesn't
go.
have any.
I got it.
So he's not going to fight us.
We
It's
win.
no big deal.
You were a 20? Or you rolled a 20.
Yes, so I'm a
you're probably
21.
higher than that.
We didn't take a short rest, did we?
No.
Oh, we really should have done that.
Whistler.
I'm a 9.
Okay. And Hydarian.
Dirty 20.
And he is actually here. He turns and starts to run up those stairs.
My turn?
Your turn.
Enid freaks out and throws a firebolt at him.
Okay. Do it.
I will use some sorcery points to do it a subtle spell, so I don't have to use any,
Okay.
I mean, I don't know if it'll help, but Enid also is freaked out.
All that does is hide the verbal components, right?
Well, yeah, I guess I won't do it then.
You do you.
I got
That
it.
is a definite hit.
And that's a
Don't think so. I'm sure it's fine. It's a new glass thing.
9.
Woo! Big 9. He turns and he's lumbering up the stairs and right in his back thigh. Wait, what did I do? Oh, this is nothing. Hydarian, you're next, my dude.
We're gonna run up
I
behind.
mean, you also were talking. I think
Yeah.
it's safe to say you were here. I'm not gonna.
Well, either way. Well, that if you move me 10 feet closer, I can get in front of him.
Yeah, you can.
We're gonna get in front of him and attempt to grapple him.
Tight. Tight.
I still have my bardic inspiration. That's right.
Oh, I have one too.
All right.
It's a 6, right?
It is indeed.
15. No,
6.
we're just gonna shut him down. 20 strength check.
I rolled a 19. What'd you roll?
I rolled 15 plus 2.
It's athletics.
Athletics?
It's athletics for you.
Yeah, well, athletics would be dirty 19 plus the 6 from the bardic inspo.
25.
And athletics
25.
is.
Plus 4 for me.
You got him. He's surprisingly nimble and tries to worm out, but you're like, nah, man, hold him tight, kind of push him down. I already rolled technically for him to try to, or I guess he can use his action to try to escape, can he? And he will. So roll that again. I rolled an 18. You have 1 divine inspo left.
12.
You want me to re-roll it or you to re-roll it?
You re-roll it. I like
Yeah.
my roll. Oh, yeah.
Dude, with that, he tries, and he stops. He's like, how much do you want? We can come out of initiative unless you guys want to stay in initiative.
I mean, not necessarily.
Okay. If it comes back in, I'll let you guys act ahead of him. He's not struggling anymore.
Gotcha.
I'll be like,
Upstairs, you hear the sounds of fighting die down.
we want the Stone of Galore, so where is it?
I wanted to. They took it.
From you?
They double-crossed me. They've been black-rolling the Black Network. I said black-rolling. They've been bankrolling the Black Network for months now. I had no reason to mistrust them. but she took it. Yala. Yala Growlhound took the stone, gave it to that wooden creature without a soul, and out the window it ran.
Oh no.
Good. I mean, I guess can we roll insight?
What's the name?
Growl.
Growlhound.
Growlhound. Yala
Yala
Growlhound gave the Stone of Galore to Sibling.
All right, yeah, I got a 22.
He seems like he's in a rage and not trying to be deceptive.
Yeah.
Like maybe that moment where in 5 minutes he's like, ah, shit. But in this moment, he's like, yeah, what do you think about that? Because he's just furious. His men have died. He lost the stone. He seems to be telling the truth. Your read of him is that he is telling the truth and will regret it in a minute.
Okay. And you work for Manchun?
He's like, what's that to you?
Just interested.
How about you? Who do you work for?
I work for myself. Though, considering the failure here, I doubt you'll be working for anybody for much longer.
He kind of closes his eyes. I mean, and he does. It's like he's got this weeping flame wound, just kind of. It's like, all right then. Kill me if you're going to, or let me go. The stone is lost here.
Let's say you owe us a favor, yeah?
If I'm around. Erstal Floxen is my name, if you must know.
No point writing it down.
Are you gonna update the spreadsheet?
I will. Are you going to look at it?
Yeah.
And Yala upstairs. Did she cast that fireball in the alley? Have the thing do it?
I was putting 2 and 2 together. She had that thing follow me. Here I thought we were allies. Just goes to show they'll always stab you in the back. Allies, that is. She tried to take it for herself.
Seems to be the thing to do these days. You need to pick better friends.
Oh, you're so confident in yours. Just wait until 500,000 dragons are on the line. We'll see how tight you all are.
If you make it out of this and you run, we'll help you kill Yala. If you help us kill her. But not for now. I think that fight's lost for today.
And take back what you said. We're always going to be friends.
He kind of looks at you, eyes open. And he kind of perks up, and all of you perk up, and you can hear the sound of running long outside. Outside, in the street, heavy boots. Sounds like the guard. He's like, we should all get out of here.
Keep going.
Then let's leave.
He's grappled. He's like, go ahead, put my sword on the ground. I won't.
Clang.
He kind of puts his hands up, kind of peeks out the door, and he's like, I'm going out a window, other side. You're free to follow if you'd like.
Okay, let's do the same.
You all head upstairs. You find a landing where there was a brutal, bloody fight. There are bodies everywhere. Zinterum and house guards. Looks like this was the last stand. You can see a door that's seems to be barred because the wood is all splintered and shattered, like it's been trying to be kicked in. And you see what you're pretty sure is the bedroom door open now, and as you come up, you see that half-orc kind of there panting, covered in blood. And Ursula's like, and he bounces, and there's a window. He kind of dives out of the window just ahead of you guys. As you guys start to dive, a woman's voice comes from the bedroom, and is like, did she send you? Did Lady Castellanter send you? She puts her sword away and walks out, sees you, Whistler, and is like, Bast Damacos, did they send you? She's like, Orland, it's safe now. Come out, it's safe.
I mean, that they did. I got a message from, well, a yellow friend.
She's like, well, we have the stone. I gave it to the Nimblewright. I've sent it to the City of the Dead. Castellanter tomb. I told you I could get it. You can tell the lady that I did. And the door opens on the other side, and her husband comes out. He's shaking. Like, Is it done? Is the fight done? She's like, it's all done, Orland. They sent reinforcements. Of course they would. Past Damokos himself, Orland. And he's like, oh, I wasn't aware that you were yet. This is wonderful. This is wonderful.
Yes, indeed it is. Lucky we were here because I think they would have killed you.
I think they would have. Indeed they would have. But we were clever. We were more clever than them. I had him followed. I knew the stone was just within his grasp, and I could tell he was lying to me. Every time he told me he wasn't sure where it was, and us bankrolling them. But we know our lady, our lord and lady, need it. They need this money, and we're here for them.
As you well should be. Your services and your deeds will not be forgotten.
Thank you, and praise to the hells, and they both kneel down to you.
Well, you should have a good day. We're also going to go out that window, as it sounds like the guard will be here.
And in fact, as you say that, you hear like downstairs, people flooding in the doorway, and she's like, don't worry, you were never here.
I'm like, I'll remember those names and those faces.
They kind of stand up smiling, and they're like, all right, go safely now. City of the Dead, Castle Enter Crypt.
Wonderful.
And you hear, she comes downstairs, and she's like, oh, thank gods you made it. Unfortunately, not in time. And that's where we're going to end.
Ooh, fuck these guys.
A little complicated
Just got
there.
good.
No, I got it all.
Yeah.
You got it? You tracking?
I'm tracking.
Nice.
Like a tank.
Man,
All
walking
right.
through these spider webs.
Feeling where you're at right now. Got me? Any questions anyone has? A lot of stuff has
No.
happened pretty
Everything
quickly.
was pretty straightforward. It was a lot of answering.
I feel a lot better
Good.
after this episode than
Yeah.
I necessarily
Good.
did going
Yeah,
into this
yeah, for
episode.
sure.
There was like, when I first read it, I was like, oh my god, how are you going to convey all this? So, Erstal Floxen works for the Black Network in Manchun. He was after the stone. Of course, so many people are after the stone.
Yep.
He was working with the Growlhounds. The Growlhounds are actually a part of the group of people that the Castellanters have going on.
They're under pay at the very least. They're
Yeah, something like that.
Yep.
And so double-crossed Erstal to get the stone, took it from him. He realized what happened, came here to kill them, which is when you all showed up.
And lucky we did. We totally almost
Wonderful.
didn't die.
So I do want to ask you one thing.
Please.
When I looked into the window and I saw the woman pacing and
Yeah.
said that the creature got away,
Yeah,
was it the same woman?
it was her. She was talking about the nimble right.
Okay.
In her mind, they had won because they had kept the stone out of their hands, but she also was thinking they were going to die, I think. Ursula was nasty.
But she did send, she also told us where the,
She just told you where the nimble right with the stone went.
I was just making sure it was the same woman.
Yep, yeah, that was her. That was Lady, oh gosh, what's her name? Hold on, I got it.
Grund, whatever.
Lady
Yala.
Growlhound.
Yala
Growlhound.
Growlhound. Yep.
Yala.
Yala Growlhound, Orond Growlhound, and Erstal Floxen are the new names you met tonight.
Okay.
Meanwhile, downstairs, Detective Inspector Barnabas is showing up.
Oh man, we tumble our way out of that window so quickly.
Guys bounce up out.
Going from tree to tree.
With my one free use of it per day, thanks to Mom, I will.
Thanks, Ma.
I will use disguise self and look even more noble than I do. Human though.
Nice.
Walking because
Of course, you all are
I'm also wounded, so I'm also covering up, disguising those wounds.
And when you guys get out, he's gone. Erstal is completely gone.
I didn't really get that injured, but Hydarian probably looks like absolute
Hydarian was
hell.
hurt.
Bruh, we have 6 HP between the
I
two
have-
of us.
I have 3
Invisibility
points.
on Hydarian.
Yeah.
You don't need to do that. I'll cast
I
control
love that I
mist on
I
myself.
painted, or I drew out the
walking
whole map, including the second story, because there's a lot of other stuff that could happen, but that worked out the way
Nah,
it did.
man, you just give them an old wrestling match and you get all the information.
Yep, that was good. That was fun.
That was
y'all did do some clever stuff. Grappling him. Oh, the tree attack. That was great. So, a little bit of housekeeping for those of you hanging out still. Next Sunday, we will not be having our regular game, but it will be a backstory that ties into some of the events tonight. It's going to be a side quest. It's going to take place where everything's better, down where it's wetter, under the sea. We're all going to play as Tritons and see
Down where it's wetter.
Down there, it's better. Take it from me.
Oh man, that's a French crab too.
It's all coming together.
Yeah.
All the red threads.
Caribbean French.
Hydarian is actually the little mermaid.
Creole, little Creole in there.
Creole.
So next episode will be a Triton-centric episode. It'll be a side quest. And the following weekend, we will be running Blue Alley by MT Black. We might have another little surprise about that as well, but I better not say anything because it's difficult to schedule time with people in Australia. So the next 2 episodes will not be part of the main quest, but they are going to all feed in and have some cameos and stuff. So we hope you can come and hang out with us. After that, we'll be back to the regularly scheduled game, which will be the
last weekend in January 27th.
27th, yeah, 27th it'll be. So 13th and 20th side quests. Anything else?
I have a question. Is there still anyone watching?
Yeah, we still got people watching.
What game did we play with the Castellanter children?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Nice. That's a great question.
That somebody took a little too
Great
seriously.
Hydarian was like, no. All right, if anyone can get this, tag Carapace got it. Boom.
Nice.
Carapace.
Good job, Carapace.
Hit me up with your address information. You know what? Ella's dad, Tyler, also got it. Just a second order. I will send you both.
Oh yeah.
So
Nice.
hit me up
One
with...
left
We got
for
one left.
the next
you know what?
game.
Here's what we're going to do. For this one, this is a YouTube-only response. Anyone got a question we can ask people on YouTube? First comment on YouTube?
First comment on YouTube.
I only had one question.
Let's.
What do we got? What do we got? Lid?
What was the... Oh, do you have one? What was the animal that came out of the yawning portal in our first adventure?
Okay. I can dig that.
Or creature. Yeah, creature.
All right, this is YouTube only. First comment on YouTube to get this. I don't even know if you can private message. Anyways, we'll figure out a way. First comment on YouTube to get this question. We'll send you a Blue Boat sticker. What was the creature that came up out of the portal in session 2 of this campaign? So cool. Carapace and Ella's dad Tyler, hit me up. We'll get you these stickers soon. I have a stack of envelopes. I'll get them all in the mail this week. Thank you all for joining us. Let's end this thing with a raid. Who is streaming right now? Let's go and raid. Let's go and raid off the table. They look like they're rocking.
Take it from me.
If I could type it right.
Under the sea.
There we go. Raid is off, and the raid. What's going to be the raid cheer? What's everyone going to say in chat?
Under the sea.
Okay. How about? Should we say down where it's wet? No. Let's not say that.
Guilty.
Don't do either one of those.
Neither of those.
I don't want
We're gonna
that
say
attached to us.
under the sea.
Under the sea. Under the sea.
Here we go.
Under
Launch
the
of the
sea,
raid.
Gil cheese.
Thank you for joining us. Don't say guilty. See ya.
Under the cheese.